Hello again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. I'm so glad that you are here. Once again, we are doing more Mili. This is another donation request, and so if you're new to the channel, every Monday, Wednesday, I do donation requests. Every Friday, I do a random drawing from all of the unpaid requests. So check that out at Buy Me a Coffee if you would like. This is the song Bulbel from the artist is Mili, but I guess it's from a Switch game called Lilies Quietus of the Knights. Knights with a KN. So we're talking about lords and ladies and those sorts of things, I guess. And it says this is a donation request, and so it's from Cristián, with a little accent over the A, and I'm probably saying it wrong. So Cristián. Thank you very much for the request. Please tell me how to say your name. But I said it's a very special game for him or her, and that's what I know. I mean, I know how Mili's performances are. They're incredible. Apparently, the lyrics are in the video. Let's get right into it. I'm excited to hear more Mili. Like y'all, I mean, y'all are showing up, leaving comments, reacting. I just appreciate it so much. So let's get into it. 3.5 minutes. Looks like her hair is on fire.
I'm lost in your world, looking for a purpose that belongs to me. Only may the lilies bloom for me. Do you hear the lilies speak? The leaves kissing the bees, the soil covering up all the sorrow.
Okay, we'll have to keep going before I can say too much about the lyrical context and all that. Obviously, we've got a metaphor here in the lilies. I assume that's a metaphor that carries into the game itself, but yeah, I don't want to say too much. The piano is very somber and beautiful to begin. As we kind of moved into this, do you hear the lilies speak? Then you have a unification, right? You have the vocals and the keyboards playing the same notes, matching rhythmically and whatnot. And so that's obviously a very important part of the song, right? Because we're unifying the instruments there. So the lilies speak, but this person is looking for a purpose that is unique to them, something that they're not just falling in line and doing what someone else is asking them to do, but what is their unique individual path?
The leaves kissing the bees, the soil covering up all the sorrow. All the seeds I sowed in a garden can't be claimed by me. Do you hear the lilies speak?
Sounds a little bit like Xenoblade Chronicles music. So yeah, it's like the lilies are like the fruits of your efforts in life, perhaps. We're sowing these seeds in the soil of these lilies, but they can't be harvested by me, right? It's for somebody else, is I guess what I'm taking from that.
I gave it my all, isn't it supposed to be sunny?
It's a nice shift.
But my rain won't stop, my rain won't stop. The hell I saw, voices I heard, the dreams that I lost changed nothing at all. I'm still my insufferable self, setting my hair on fire, giving you warmth, hoping you realize I want you by my side. May the lilies bloom for me.
Okay, so you have this willingness to self-immolate, to destroy yourself just to get more attention from the person that you whatever. I don't know if this is a romantic love. I don't know. I don't have any idea, right? But siblings, anything, any kind of relationship, familial, non-familial, romantic, not platonic. I could tell a whole story. You know the origin of the term platonic. That's really funny if you don't know about it. But Plato, right? But this dreams that I lost changed nothing at all. Oh, I was going to talk about the rain, right? That's such an anime thing, but it's really, I mean, it's everything. Everybody, everywhere. There's a tragic event. There's a loss of a major character. There's a whatever. It rains. Blade Runner. Tears in the Rain. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That's universal. We're talking about loss. We're talking about suffering. It's gonna rain. Every novel, every show, every movie, right? That's just what happens. And rain doesn't have to do that, but every time you're gonna go there, you want to use rain. It's such a powerful visual metaphor and auditory metaphor. So my rain won't stop.
Rain won't stop. The hell I saw, voices I heard, the dreams that I lost changed nothing at all. I'm still my insufferable self, setting my hair on fire, giving you warmth.
Right. I meant to speak on this too. I'm still my insufferable self, right? It's a self-loathing. It's I'm happy to destroy imperfect me if you will notice me and give me attention. And of course that's backwards. If you want to receive positive things, you should work on yourself. Right? I'm still my insufferable self. Well, you have to snap out of that and work on yourself. You have to improve and look at who you are. And that includes your shadow, that includes your negative aspects, and say, hey, what could I do differently? And you have to, that's the sort of thing that can bring about perhaps the goals that are being sought here. Self-immolation, you might tell yourself a cool story about a phoenix, but it doesn't actually solve anything, right? You have to choose what parts of you are sacrificing because they don't serve you. It's not just a performative, like, look at me, I'm in pain. If you don't call me back, I'm going to do something. I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to get YouTube censored, but like that sort of stuff is very toxic, very harmful, and it doesn't help. Again, I don't have any idea what this is actually about as far as the game or anything, but it's very, very emotional, very powerful.
Self, setting my hair on fire, giving you warmth, hoping you realize I want you by my side. May the lilies bloom for me. Thought I would
Another big change.
Seeing you content at the other side. But somehow I thought these crazy thoughts that I deserve to be loved. I deserve to know love. We deserve to live in love. I wish there's no end. I wish there's no end to our time together.
Very powerful stuff. I mean, I cast judgments and I talk about how to live life and all that kind of stuff. It's not easy to do. And so this is obviously from a place of, trauma. It's from a place of intense self-loathing, right? This crazy dream that I deserve to be loved. I mean, that's a powerful lyric. But of course, this person deserves to be loved, right? It's you have to tell yourself that you deserve. You have to believe that in order to allow yourself to find the positive, in other people. Like if you expect to receive that, it's a mismatch. You can't just say that. It's like a you say something like that. I had this crazy dream that I deserve to be loved. You say that to try to get somebody's pity. You're trying to extract emotional connection from someone. And you might not be doing it in a malicious way, but you have to realize like what kind of setup that is. That's not going to turn into a fulfilling, lasting relationship. It's just greedy. Give me something. I'm hurting. Give me something, right? Every Mili song, man, every single one of them.
I wish there's no end. I wish there's no end to our time together. The lilies wilted, waving going to my coffee. Goodbye, my youth expensed. Goodbye, my innocence. Should I be mad? Should I be glad? Am I enough? How can I be enough? So I'm proud of myself, reaching my goals, distracting my feelings changed. Nothing at all. I'm still my insatiable self. Isn't it better to be dumb, to be ignorant, not knowing there is liberty in this world not meant for me? May the lilies bloom for me.
Feels like that's the end. Yep. Very pretty song. Who knew there are little sleeper hits on YouTube or on the Switch eShop that I've never heard of with music like that? That is incredible. This, kind of last climactic bit, this is, moving on from this. It's like dwelling in a memory, and then here, this goodbye, my innocence.
Should I be mad? Should I be glad? Am I enough? How can I be enough? So I'm proud of myself.
You see that, how can I be enough so that I'm proud of myself? It's the stuff I said earlier in the song, right? You have to focus on you. You have to improve you. You have to work through the things that you have to work through, whatever those are. That's how you get the unrequited love situation figured out or whatever. You figure out a way to not get over it, but adapt, right? Therapy, things, counseling, things like that. It's not about how do you solve or cure a troubled past. It's how do you function? How do you create a functional method to exist in the world? How do you deal on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis with what has happened? Because you can't change it, right? That's not easy, but that's what you have to do. That's the only path. And so that is what opens up the ability to do the things that you want to do and to reach your goals and that kind of stuff. But also reaching goals, setting the tiniest goal that you can and will achieve helps you to become more functional. It kind of fixes your serotonergic systems, and it fixes your dopaminergic systems, and it gets you to be able to build on your successes instead of dwelling on your failures, right? You must find a little tiny win. If I had my cup of pens and pencils and stuff and it was all over my desk and I didn't put them away, and I was in such shambles that I just looked at that array of pens and pencils, day after day, I just looked at it. Someday I'm going to fix up my desk and I'm going to clean it. I'm going to be a respectable business person. Well, the first thing is maybe I should pick up one pen, right? Well, it's not done. But I did pick up one pen. You see what I'm saying, right? And maybe you find enough inspiration from picking up the first one to pick up a second one. But if you don't come back tomorrow and you pick up one more, hey, that's progress, baby. You know? Mili, why you do this to me? Get me all in my feels here. I'm gonna listen to the end again. Yeah. I also want to talk about that. Liberty in this world not meant for me. That's such a destructive way to think, you know. You create the future, right? You create what's next in your life. You have to decide that you have liberty in order to have it, right? And again, Frank Herbert quote, I sign every single email that I ever send with the same quote from Frank Herbert, the author of Dune. And of course, I'm going to space out. That's so terrible. Let me get an email that I sent. I'm so ridiculous. I couldn't think of the first word. Seek freedom and become captive of your desires. Seek discipline and find your liberty. If all you do is think about wanting freedom, you will never find it. If you conquer yourself and you have the discipline to regiment your time, only accept certain things, learn to say no to people, that kind of stuff. That's what creates liberty. It must be created. Because everyone in the world is happy to take it from you if you let them. Everyone, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of people in the world. Crazy powerful song. Let me find the right window. So we end on this kind of wistful, may this happen. But I'll choose to be hopeful. It's a beautiful song. Cassie Way. Arrangement by Yamato Kasai. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, that was, I think, a really long reaction. Yeah, I've been recording for almost 20 minutes. So, Cristián, thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate this. I enjoyed it very much. It's a beautiful song. So, super awesome. If you want to support the channel, head on over to Buy Me a Coffee. Link is in the description below. Leave a donation, become a member of the channel for as little as $1 per month. And you'll get to see the reaction sheet where I keep track of what's coming up next, when it's going to happen, whether or not it's recorded, all that stuff. That's our tool that we use. You'll be able to see all that. You also get to hear my original music if you're into that kind of stuff. And yeah, check it out. But to all the Mili fans out there, thank you so much for watching. Thanks if you're still here. I really appreciate you. Love to have more of you on board. And I love reading every comment, even though I don't have time to reply to every single one. I do read them. And I'm so thankful to y'all. So onward and upward. Till next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. See you soon.